following whatever, but you never gonna be a leader if you don't know how to. Okay, this isn't where I run shit at, so I'm gonna be the nigga that take the orders. In this context, I'm taking orders, nigga. Fine, but if you can't take the orders, man, you can't give them. You can never.
She ain't gonna say that this is good because we got a lot of young brothers coming in, so this conversation is very healthy, so they can understand like what it is, like just being a leader and a brother and having a position, also holding a brother accountable, like you were just talking about earlier. And again, we saying about like a brother have to be in a certain position, but the Lord is dealing with every man individually very different. You know what I'm saying? So your lane is your lane, but the Most High is still dealing with you. You just gotta understand your lane and grow in that lane.
Your mindset is everything, bro. You know, if you're talking about your mindset is everything. And I'm gonna tell you, and probably brothers might attest to this, like, you know, you feel like them demons hop on you, like in the midst of like when you going to sleep and when you have idle time, and like, you know, a lot of shit can go through your brain. Oh, this nigga trying to play me, or I don't want to do this. It's them moments like that you need to defeat, because those are called growing moments. Right there, those are growing moments, bro. Like you deal with enough of those, and I hope that you go through enough of those, but you deal with enough of those types of thoughts and maybe like you might do it, but you kind of back off for whatever reason, by the grace of the Most High, bro, you'll defeat some shit, bro. And then that humility will start to kick in, and then you'll be like, you know what, no, that shit wasn't nothing. He wasn't trying to get on me. I fucked up. I had to do this and that. Cause that's when that shit can come out. But bro, like, one of the first things that we learned, you know what I'm saying, in Sicarii is that what?
The Most High don't need you.
The Most High don't need you.
That's
bro.
like real. That's like real.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High don't need you, bro. So it's like when you come into this thing, just be thankful that you even know a little bit of this shit. You know what I mean? And you grow from there, bro. Like, cause think of how many of our people, that's why we're on the streets now. Think of how many people that don't know the little bit of information that we know.
Right.
Majority of them motherfuckers are doomed. Like, it don't matter anyway. But we gotta do a job. For some reason though, you know. Yeah. That's huge. That's fucking huge. We could have been anywhere. That shit is huge, but that shit still baffles my mind.
You know, man, I was like, you know what I'm saying, you know, we a new camp or whatever, you know, so it was just like, you know, all praise to the Most High, you know what I'm saying, for being able to congregate with y'all brothers, man, because it's like a lot of stuff that I realized that, you know what I'm saying, that I got to work on, a lot of things that I realized that, you know what I'm saying, like when we go back home, you know what I'm saying, we go out to the highway and buy always these things that we can add on, you know what I'm saying, for what we see, like holding posts. That's important, you know what I'm saying.
So key.
And, you know, brothers reading, you know what I'm saying, praying before camp. There's different things that I just realized that we can do, man, because it was like, I just seen like the order, the structure, you know what I'm saying, like that y'all had, man. And it was just like, it was just crazy, because it was like there was nobody that was just idle. There was nobody that was just not just like, just, you know what I'm saying, just standing there. Like, it was like everybody was doing something, like, and it was just like, it was just all praise to the Most High, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted brothers, like, advice that y'all can give us, like, to just, on what to do, or just to keep going in this thing, man, you know what I'm saying, to strengthen and be strong, you know what I'm saying?
Perfect your strength. Your strength is your craft. Perfect your craft, you find your lane, and you perfect that. You know what I'm saying? Once you perfect that, you know, everything else is an add-on. And those are pluses. But if you perfect your lane, just like with the debating, if a nigga come up talking all them big Keith Murray words, you know what I'm saying, all them big ass extravagant dictionary words, you gotta look up and stick to the milk. Don't get thrown off, nigga, because a lot of these niggas, they talk smart. You know what I'm saying? They're not actually smart. So, and you let a nigga talk enough, you gonna understand that he full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if he not teaching the Most High, he full of shit.
That's right. That's right.
So, perfect your craft. Find your strength, and that's your lane. And where's your lane at? Like what the saying go, if you stay in your lane, there's no traffic. You know what I mean? So just find your craft. So
that's what I like. I kept thanking him for hosting, you know what I'm saying, the brother, because I got young brothers in my camp, and honestly, they kind of struggle with being just told, like, There's no emotion. Like today was like a brother might, I can't remember his name, but the brother with the mat.
Not gonna watch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, hey, I need you to stand here. This brother's about to go to the bathroom. And brothers are telling him, man, I don't get to move around. And nah, man, you don't get to move around.
Right.
You got to stay in your place right here. That's what the duty calls for right now. We at war right now.
Right,
Everybody got a mission, a job, a position to do. You know what I'm saying? And it was mighty for the younger brothers in my camp to be able to see how y'all move. And last night too, but today when y'all was hosting, you know what I'm saying? It was different. That's why I kept thanking you, King, for hosting, because you could clearly see, okay, who's helping run this thing to be smooth. This isn't just, we're just out here holding camp. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really see that in videos.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see that.
You
in
gotta
videos.
be there to see how
You
it
gotta
goes.
be there to see
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And so the brothers had to kind of like, you know, they was coming up to me like, hey man, I'm like, hey bro, just keep cool, bro. Brothers know what they doing. That's why we doing this, you know. And we're gonna have to talk about it, you know, at the beginning of this week. You know what I'm saying? On how, you know, what brothers was feeling and how we can change as a camp, man. How that to strengthen us. Y'all strengthened us. You know what I'm saying?
It's different.
You know what or not?
With him too, cause it's like, you know, with Watchmen, they
Yeah.
more of a young camp,
Come.
and he, you know, nigga older than me.
Come.
Right,
Come.
yeah, exactly.
So that's
Young and old thing.
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
like,
a thing. It's a
yeah,
thing.
it's, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It's a thing.
Like,
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
you know, and I love the brothers, but when the age gap is like that,
20 years.
it's like, yo, you dealing with a bunch of adolescent ass niggas. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's not the leadership, but all the young men around. It's like, and then the leadership is like, more people tend to listen to the leadership of the whole thing
Then your local leadership.
right.
Yeah. Mhm.
So that that's difficult.
Yeah, but you know, we was a young camp, you know? We were young, so whatever y'all going through and all that, we was there. It took a lot of shit to happen, us to go through various things, fights, all this, and then what made us step our security up to the where it is when a nigga tried to kill me in Seattle, nigga did a clip on me in Seattle.
I was there for
After
that.
he was there for that.
Yeah.
After that, we took security so serious. That's why I show up at random times. I'm showing up with armed niggas, and I'm leaving with niggas on. It's always going. So security went up as high as we can take it. We got Akim who was Secret Service, military, niggas like that who they're running security, they're programming all the security niggas. So that's why security running. But we had to go through shit and learn like, okay, we can't just be loose. But y'all are seeing the example. Don't let yourself go through some shit to step up security and destruction.
Yeah.
See it, boom, trust me, it works.
Yeah.
It's effective.
Yeah.
You gotta look at everything like this. We're a body. Think about your body. And the best way to take is all these niggas and make them into one motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? That's it. And if you think about, okay, this brother's an arm, this brother's an arm, this brother's a head, boom, boom, and just function and move like it's one solid person, then you ain't gonna lose. You ain't gonna lose.
And just because you're older, and just because he's younger or whatever like that, don't discredit that, because we can learn. We learn from all different ages, bro.
Right,
like you know what I'm saying, and like I really harp on that, because even within our organization we had a niggas just weren't on the same page. We'll just say that, right?
Yeah.
And it was just ego.
Yeah.
But one thing that you can do to try to avoid those different egos is you got to know your audience and you got to know your clientele, but more importantly, you got to know your soldiers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the soldiers was what really runs the camp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got the order that comes out from the top, but the soldiers is what keeps this thing going, bro. So you got to be able to get the best way you can, or whoever y'all got individually, and get with these people and like really know what they're going through.
Yeah.
Because now when you talk to them, they're gonna be able to respect you different. But if you ain't ever been dealing with this nigga and now you just send out an order, so like when you go have that conversation with them, with your team later on, you talk about, like how you said, you talk about their feelings. What'd you feel? What'd you see? How'd you? And then you kind of bring it back home. Be like, you know what? They're doing this because now you know the backstory.
Right.
Because niggas could really lose their lives out here.
Yeah.
If I can get some more.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're right, because even the brother, the security detail head, the security, he told me today from last night, he said, hey man, you could have just shook his hand, man. And the brother told me too. Yeah, he said, hey man, you could have just shook his hand. But the brother was asking for like 80 handshakes. But what's 81? Just to diffuse the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's
shake his
something
hand
that,
one more time.
That's
you know?
something that when the situation happened with the shooting that we learned, that
Yeah.
we said, hey, we're gonna move to diffuse situations.
Right.
More so they don't get escalated.
Right.
Even if sometimes if we gotta I'm gonna just be quiet, let the
Yeah.
movie. If that's what's going, all right, because if motherfuckers shut up, yeah, I'll take the one. If motherfuckers shut up and the nigga just talking, it ain't but so much more talking. Ain't but so much more thought.
Right.
Ain't but so much more talking they gonna do if you shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna think he got his win
Yeah.
and go up the street. Okay, and we can
Yeah.
continue it because
Yeah.
Right.
we whoop his ass.
Yeah.
We in the South now too. Everybody we got guns, but the
Right.
people got guns too.
Got guns
too.
So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, we gotta kill this motherfucker
Right.
for what? Fuck it,
Exactly.
nigga. Let him think he got the W.
Bear mace.
You know what I mean? Bear mace. But
It's
see,
being wise.
Bear mace is genius because nigga, you're not gonna be able to get to your gun, nigga. You're gonna be too fucked up, and nobody has to die today.
And you and if you know a nigga got a gun and you bear mace him, that gun could possibly become your gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now you got a free gun.
I got a question though. So you said something that was very important, like as in knowing your soldiers. But my question is like for the leaders, like how do you like just balance that time? Like you already got, you know, say like you got work or whatever you might going on, you got your family. But how do you get that extra time to go in and say, okay, now I gotta make sure I check on like this brother such and such. I have like a moment. Like, all right, let me check on the brother. Then I check on the brother. Then I start losing consistency. I was like, all right, I stop forgetting. Like,
You know,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So one thing, for one, like the brother said, it's your strength, but the biggest thing is patience, right? And learning everything, patience. But as a leader, you must build on what the brother was talking about this whole thing, brotherhood. One thing I implemented in any area that I had my hand on is, nigga, you're gonna see that phone call every day. And it's gonna be a group call where everybody can express themselves at any time. You see what I'm saying? We ain't just talking about scriptures. You see what I'm saying? Not wrong with that. We're not saying nothing, wrong with it.
Yeah.
But, nigga, we talking about sports, each other, whatever it is, bro, is really the foundation of having that brotherhood. But one of the things that I've learned is take the blueprint from other people that actually built it. We follow the 12 stones, which the brother implemented. That's one of the stones. A soldier, value, camaraderie, and brotherhood. See what I'm saying? When you look at those aspects of the stones, which he said derived from one West, we just gotta stick to those stones and live our life through it. But you gotta be able to choose and realize your wife ain't saving you.
Yeah.
Your son ain't saving you.
Yeah.
These niggas around you saving you. See what I'm saying? That's the person you're gonna choose first. Because in order to serve the Most High, who you gotta serve?
Yeah.
Your brothers.
Yeah.
To serve the Most High, to love Him, who you gotta love?
Yeah, your brothers.
Your brothers.
Gotta be brothers.
So this is who's saving me right now.
Hey, what do you have y'all say? Behold, my mother and my brother.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's who it is these niggas. I know my mom and them niggas over there, but like this shit right here it come first. It's gotta come first.
I just blocked. It's in the cooler.
Okay.
I just blocked my mother on social media.
I bet my motherfucker.
No, I had to, bro. I had to. She just started scoffing. She just woke up and started scoffing. And I was like, I caught myself because I know that I'm easily triggered, and this is what I'm battling as coming into not only leadership, because I always kind of been a part of leadership, but as being older, just older, and having brothers and sisters coming to me for counsel, it's like, I can't be acting the way I can't. I gotta put the silly dove in the closet for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I get my smart attitude from my mother. You know what I'm saying? She's a bugged out Ephraimite, like bugged out, bro. So I had to catch myself, and you got to do that with brothers too. Cause sometimes brothers will say something, you want to go like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
And you want to go iron sharpen iron,
Yeah.
but sometimes just taking low, you know what I'm saying, soft answer turn away wrath.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Look, we got a brother in the camp, Simeonite brother Ayash. Asshole. I'm talking about infamous for being an asshole. Infamous for rubbing brothers the wrong way. But I saw something so impressive at the Chicago Summit a few years ago. It was a newer brother in the camp. He was drunk. He was getting real rowdy. But he's new, so we're not, now that we know him, this is how he plays.
Yeah.
We don't know that at this time. It's a new nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's drunk, and we think he's dead serious. He's trying to fight somebody. So he tells Ayash, he goes, I slap the shit out you. Ayash, that nigga sits there. He says it's so calm. He looks at him and says, I've heard that before. I said, oh, this nigga's ice cold. But as much of an asshole as he is, he knew how to handle that situation in such an expert way, where he essentially did challenge him to do it, but it was so subtle and cool and non-confrontational and wise that niggas were confounded. I mean, I've heard that before. Niggas have told me they was, have it happened? Not yet. But I've heard it.
Okay, yeah, man. A lot of things is delivery too, man. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, and this is something you look at Yahweh always cut niggas with a question on their question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you sit up there, what about this? And okay, well, what about this?
Yeah.
What about that too?
Right.
So sometimes, you know, not sometimes, that's who we supposed to emulate, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it avoids a lot of confrontation.
Right.
It avoids a lot of confrontation. And that's what wins brothers over, man. Me and him got into it when we was opening the school. Right? About the paint, right? We talking about this goddamn paint, man. I was in New York. I'm sending stuff over. I'm buying. I'm like, yo, I'm getting a mother load, right? So I'm going to New York. I'm coming back with the mother load. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where nothing's out here. I got the shirt connect out there, the banner connect, the flyer connect. Like, I gotta go back. I gotta go up north and get everything situated. So I'm like, yo, I just need the school. I need to paint it. You know what I'm saying? And it was too many brothers, but it was, you know, a handful of brothers. I'm like, yo, just paint the school. You know what I'm saying? I hate painting. I'll do anything else. Now I jump on the roof, I clean the pool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Wash the car. But I don't like painting. So brothers ain't get the paint. We start going. And it was Satan.
In the midst.
So I come and what I did, I said, I ain't tell them niggas. I was gonna keep it. If they and nobody showed up, I was gonna keep it like I did. I went to the car wash. I'm looking for his car. So, Papa, I need this thing over here. I got the thing with the hour, you know what I'm saying? I got some work for you, nigga. You know what I mean? Got his car. Well, he was Asher. Well, you know, he look at his car.
Yeah.
Come here, paint it for a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Young
man.
$1, yeah.
He said, Papa, I can't do it the whole thing one day because he got to do one coat. So I was like, all right, 200 then. You know, come back the next day. So, well, they come in. So I was trying to keep it as a surprise, and I was gonna tell you to play it off like, yeah, I did all that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I did technically, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's right.
they
So
come
built
in.
the temple, right?
Yeah, right. So he come in, and you know, he go this Memphis nigga. There's all this Memphis shit. Big Memphis, little Memphis, teenage Memphis, all the Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but this is the energy. You know what I'm saying? And we just really, we were vibing, but we really meeting. And it was a lot, it's still a lot, you know what I'm saying? But that's why we fucks with each other, because it's like, I don't really got brothers that pull my coattail. Like, yo, you know, what's up, man? We gotta do more. We gotta do this. But, nah, they're serious.
No, I'm talking about this.
I said, Memphis nigga will do that. Like, also you say he do that? This nigga do the same. Nah, for real, he said the truth though.
You know what I'm saying? So he come in, he like, so how much you paid him? Because he's working, I'm sitting here drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how much you paid him? Well, I got half on that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to, I didn't know he didn't like the paint neither. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, it's a, you know what I mean? So we vibing on it, and then, you know, he put half up, you know what I mean? The other brothers, they didn't really put half. They put really nothing to it, you know what I'm saying, to the paint.
They put a couple dollars on that beer though.
Yeah, they put some money on the beer.
Yeah, nigga love to drink.
Yeah.
That's why nigga ain't never got time. Nigga get drink, niggas used to be getting drunk.
The thing behind it though, because you know, even when we started this, right? When he was in New York, right, and this is what I learned though that humbled me, cause like, what I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna put on milk, I don't want y'all niggas to jump me. But like where I'm from, we taught as a young age to never let nobody see your weakness, and even if you wrong, nigga, you gonna go hard like you right. But also in the truth, it taught me even with him, right, cause with me, I might feel how I feel, but if I feel like you wrong, nigga, I don't give a damn. You been in the truth 60 years. I'm gonna tell you, and it don't matter how you take it. But what I realized is sometimes you gotta go back and reflect on something, right? And what he was doing and what I was doing, it was different, but it was for the same cause. So he went through New York, building on a different level, investing for the camp. But what I was doing, what I felt it was more important to build the brothers that we had around us. So while he's building New York, I'm building the brothers. And I'm like, nigga, what the hell did it profit you to have clean, brand new walls when the spirit of your brothers is defiled and raggedy and tacky, right? But what we did was when we clashed, we seen the bigger picture later. And what it did was it created a stronger brotherhood to where now he knows, hey, bro, if I'm going out, my brother not going to let me fall. And also I know if I'm falling, he's not going to see it. And with the brothers seeing it, and when the brothers seen me, him have them words, and we came back together, it created a whole bond amongst everybody to where, because the thing is, bro, I ain't gonna lie, where I come from, I don't trust brothers. Like, I love all y'all brothers, but if I'm really going through something, I'm not finna trust and hit you up on Instagram, hey, can we call you, King? I'm da. Cause why? Niggas feel like niggas gonna get out the phone and call them, hey, this nigga crazy as hell. But when you go through things with brothers and it be through that hard time, y'all overcome it, and you know what I'm saying, he don't expose you, you don't expose him, you be like, all right, dude, solid. So right now, if you really are going through something that's a traumatic demon on you, you know I got a brother who I can lean on. And that's why I was gonna tell y'all too, bro, even when the brothers came yesterday, what I seen was, cause I see stuff different, and it's like, it's crazy that all our experiences in this truth, or before the truth, make us the great men of God that we are today. Because when y'all pulled up, I ain't gonna lie, King, I kid you not, bro, I was sitting there recording, and I just looked to my right, and I see 15 niggas, I'm like, damn, where these niggas come from? But it was so smooth, it was on one mind, and it's like, even though y'all was the largest camp Friday night, with the humble side, what y'all could have did, bro? Y'all could have pulled up, saluted niggas, and stood on the wall until it was y'all turn for one of y'all to teach. What y'all do? Y'all said, hey, what y'all want us to do? Brother was like, y'all want us to fill in? And it's like, nigga, like what Judges 20 and 11 say, what Chief Gorilla was just, you know what I'm saying, quoting, y'all niggas really did that. And what I feel like we're unifying with the camps is, bro, it's beautiful, because I feel like we all can learn something from one another. You know what I'm saying? And learn to trust each other, because what niggas see IUIC doing, like in the Israelite community, everybody be blown away at IUIC marches, right?
Yeah,
but if you think about it, but when you think about it though, nigga, all the marches be from that one camp though on a serious level.
Yeah.
But what'll really crush that shit and bury that, if niggas see different camps join together on one mind and one nigga like one cause. That's what niggas not seeing, but like even when we do these unit camps, that's when I'm learning, bro. We all learning from each other. Just like today at our camp, bro. Brothers not used to that. Even where we from, bro, like in the gang structure, like if you go to the penitentiary or the jail, whatever set you from, nigga, it's structured. If a nigga going to the shower, nigga, it's 10 niggas standing outside that shower till a nigga done. When he done taking that shower, they walking him back. And it's like, bro, think about that. We bringing all that into the truth, but on a better level, bro. And so I feel like it's better, it's wiser. And when we do go through things, I feel like it make us be stronger. So my thing to y'all is, bro, I would just soak everything up. And if you do make a mistake, cause it's like y'all gonna have mistakes. You and him might be into it today, then it might be you and him tomorrow. What you do is you don't take the things you going, whatever you and him got going, you don't go call him and be like, hey, King, what you feel about that? Nah, nigga, if you going through something with him, you talk that out with him. Because what that do is, bro, that make the bond close. And you can't build something with somebody if you don't trust somebody.